Hey y'all, it's another show episode, Messy Questions with Legs. Today I have my sister, TooBad. Hey TooBad, let me give you a hug, girl. How are you doing?
Good.
Girl, it's gonna be messy. And last night
Okay, so
I wasn't being
going
too
first.
messy. I'm gonna be really messy now. So, how do you feel about last season when Toxic took your baby daddy?
So look, stuff is exaggerated in TV world, right? So like in real life, that wasn't even the real thing. Like she took him, she just did it. Like Toxic is a liar. So like none of that was even true.
That's crazy. Since you were in Dubai, me and you did our big one. So, who is your favorite baddie as of newbies?
I have to choose a newbie.
Yes.
I would say either Jess or I would have to say Jess or Jess. I would have to say Jess.
Yeah. Even though Jess says he don't got no friends, but we was locked in. But we don't talk about that. But anyways, so now who is your most hated baddie as of newbies? And why?
See, most people would think I would say Casalia. But actually I don't really have one.
I hate to disagree. I hate Mar, Casalia, OG Mari, Saturn, back. I don't care. I just don't
I
like
would have to say OG Mari.
So, how do you feel that, a lot of fans look up to you, and how do you feel about that?
I love it because in Miami, you would know I was like doing my big one. I would always fight me out. Africa, I didn't do much, so they kind of didn't like me that much at that point. And I really did my big one this season. Y'all are gonna love it.
So this is a messy question. So, is it true that Mar has the STD?
Lex. No comment. I don't know.
So I'm gonna take that as a yes. Anyways, so the reunion's coming up. We're gonna do our big one. TooBad. Who should we jump? Who are we planning on jumping? I need to know.
I'm jumping. I'm not gonna plan anyone because it's not gonna be one person. Anybody you fight. Because last reunion you were jumping in for me. So this reunion, I'm jumping any person that you're fighting. Shade.
Right.
Yeah. And I think
that's ghetto. That's ghetto. Because I heard that Dora's daddy is obese.
I don't know what Dora's fathers look like, and I can't say it.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is it true that you and Mango had a thing going on? Because back in Africa, there was leaked pictures, so what y'all got going on?
Oh no, we do not. That was all fake. Oh, we did not. We was just playing a joke. Everybody knew that. We weren't really, Mango's my best friend,
Right. So, who would you say has the dirtiest smell?
stop. Don't put a crap. Okay. You said who has the dirtiest smell?
Yes.
No shade, like no shade at all. When I walked past Backwoods for the first time, this before we had beef. Like this was off camera, right? I walked past Backwoods because like we used to eat breakfast in the morning and stuff. Everybody would eat breakfast. This was when like at the start of the season we were all cool. But Backwoods stank so bad. It was like somebody smelled musty. I was like, it did. I smelled Backwoods. It did. I was like, ooh. I was scared. I was.
Right. But like for real, so for $1,000,000, who do you think you could beat up that you're friends with?
That I'm friends with?
Well, yes. That's what I said. Friends with.
What would you ask me this?
Because this is the messy show. We're getting down to the nitty gritty.
You said who do I think I can beat up that I'm friends with?
Yeah.
I would have to say, like old friends, or could it be new? It has to be new.
I'm talking about friends, like your main friends that you look up to.
Okay. I would have to. Like I could beat up only once, but they're still like, could they be a better fighter than me? But I could still know I could get them.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know.
Right. Right.
I would have to say you. No.
But too bad, I knocked you down before. You was on your knees.
Bro, we was no, he doesn't. Now go back.
No, I'm being so serious.
Ask the questions.
Anyway, so like I was really interrupted.
The TV.
I heard that you're having your own show. Like what?
It's Pretty and Reckless, and yeah.
So like, when are people gonna expect you to start filming it? Like, are you already getting girls? Like, you already know what's planned?
Getting people now. We have stuff planned. We're starting filming probably either on like, I don't know, maybe the 25th or I don't know, somewhere around that.
Okay, period. But I don't really have a lot of questions other than, since I already did 3 different groups.
I want messy questions.
You want messy questions?
No, I'm messy. You're not.
So who's your closest friend other than me and Mango?
In the whole show?
Yep.
I would have to say, like friend.
Yes.
It would have to be Dora or Jess.
Okay, out of those 2, who do you think is the worst friend?
Oh my god. I would have to say no shade at all. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. They're both.
No, you have to. The messy show.
Okay, I'm only gonna say this because I'm only gonna say Jess.
Now, why Jess?
I saw, and she said she doesn't have friends. So like,
you know what? That is true. She did say that, and we fought for her. We jumped in her fights, and she did say that.
But TV is the TV. I saw a lot in the comments. People said, "How is TV like?" So can I answer that question?
Yes, answer it.
TV life is exaggerated. So like, if somebody bumps my shoulder or steps on my toe in fake life, in like real life, I'll be like, "Oh, it's okay." But in like TV life, if somebody step on your foot or like bump you, I bet you're gonna pop off on them.
No, not me.
Well,
that's just called an anger issue.
Yeah, that's just called anger issues. But I see a lot of people do that. A lot of people in baddies just exaggerate for no reason. They know they wouldn't do that in the real world.
Right. So, my final question is, what do you have to say about the viewers? Like, what do you think of them since this is the final
I would say I love most viewers and all my haters because like the reunion people were saying stuff about me. All the haters I really don't care about. Like that's just called jealousy, baby.
Right. But I do have another question. Since I did three sets of people, would you like to take over, probably the next two groups of my show?
Oh, like sitting here with you and asking questions?
No, I won't be here. Like, you take over the next two.
Why won't you be here?
Because I'm a businesswoman. I have a lot of stuff to do, and since you're my sister, it's like, like,
So,
would you want to do the messy questions to the two other groups I got planned?
who's your two other groups? It depends.
The two other groups is Dora, Mula, and Jenny, and then the last group is Mango.
Okay, I can do that, but I need you to be here. How about we both do it?
I'm not being here
Why not?
because I got to go to the network facility because I'm planning shows. I'm getting ideas for one of my shows. I am. Because last time I checked, didn't I help you with the prettier reckless and came up with it to make it right?
But you don't need to go now. You know that.
I do.
You have to stay with me and do them.
Says who?
See, it's your show. You're on the intro.
I'm on the intro, but you could take over. The viewers now know it's you.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Oh, let me go sit back down. What's your question?
Hold
up. Let me get my right hand set up, because if you say anything nuts, I might need to pop you.
Girl, please. But my question is, do you remember Mel like Trent Melody?
Who?
Do you remember Trent Melody?
Yeah, that's my girl.
Yeah. I heard in Betty Miami and maybe a little bit of Africa, y'all had a thing.
No.
Yeah.
We didn't.
I heard that some pics were shown.
Whoa, no. No.
Like, together. Is that true?
That did not happen. That did not happen. That's like me saying you and Mango was a thing because pics were shown.
Okay, I have another question. This is my last one.
What's your last question?
I want to ask you, how about who would you choose if we were both getting jumped? Like Mango was getting jumped over there and I was getting jumped over here. Who are you gonna go help first?
Mango, because she can't fight.
What was it? Okay, yeah, but Mango
be swimming. She be hitting air. She be doing 360s. I don't know what she be doing. But you're gonna take over the next group of girls if they because there's only gonna be two. I'm not gonna be here because I don't have to.
I'm gonna hit you.
Girl, please. Next.
Okay, I think I'll hug before you go.
Girl, okay, you want your hug? Okay, let me give you a hug.
And if you slap me, I'm gonna beat you. Okay, no. Ooh.
Bye.
Ooh, I'm gonna catch her.